so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. Will that make us to stop doing what we are doing? Of course, we will not stop. Just like Martin Nandekane said. Martin Nandekane said, your gossip cannot stop him from pursuing Biafra. Your gossip cannot stop him from traveling to United States or United Kingdom when he wants to travel. Your gossip cannot hinder him from doing whatever he wants to do in this struggle. You only keep on wasting your time. Instead of your gossip stopping him, your gossip will make him to stand firm and stand stronger. Your gossip will prepare him to fight more and know that he has a responsibility to rescue his people. And that is where we are today. The more they are busy gossiping about Master Simon Ekpa, the more they are busy wishing that something happened to them, not our spokesperson. The more they are busy wishing that something happens to them, the more we are making progress. The more we are leaving them behind. Biafra is going to come no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter any angle you come from, no matter your propaganda, your platform. Biafra will come. Whether you like it or you don't like it, Biafra will definitely come. Biafra will definitely come. Today, most of us must have seen the video of a United Nations vehicle coming into Biafraland. When you see that vehicle they are bringing to Biafraland, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? When you see the United Nations vehicle coming to Biafraland, what comes to your mind? What are you thinking? Well, if you are a Biafra, you must know. You must know that the heat is on. And they are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. They can't pretend about it anymore. You know, Mazin Nana can say a time will come when they will report to Biafra, whether they like it or not. And that time is where we're heading to. They know that Nigeria cannot stand anymore. And don't get distracted. Whatever they're bringing in Biafraland is going to be there to witness our referendum. We know the enemy we are up against. We don't have anything with the United Nations or fight. No. We don't have anything with the United Nations. But the criminals who are there standing against us, the terrorist government, they know, they are getting the message. They are getting the message and they can't hold it anymore. That is why they are calling the United Nations. And are you not surprised that United Nations is coming, pushing down to Biafraland? Are you not surprised that United Nations is coming? And they are sending all their missionaries to Biafraland. Whatever be their mission, our own mission is to leave the Zoological Republic. That is our mission. As long as they come there, they say they want to come for peacekeeping or whatever they are coming for. That is for them. They know what to do to maintain peace in that contraption. If you want to maintain peace, all you got to do is to conduct a referendum. Conduct a referendum. It's become my joy. Thank you so much for joining, my sister. Thank you so much for joining. It's been very difficult for us to connect on the other platform. We are suspended there, so we are on this new platform now, sending information. So please, as you join, you share the video on your platform, share the video or the WhatsApp group, any place you belong. Just share the broadcast there so that people can join us. Facebook is not favorable to us now. They are trying to hold us down and they are making sure they block us so that people cannot reach out. But we are trying as much as possible to get out the information by all means possible. Thank you so much. So my fellow Biafrans, whatever you see the United Nations coming to do, it will always work out for our own good. At least it is very, very clear today that they are saying, they know that there is tension. They know there's tension and that something is going to happen. And it is getting clearer to them that these people, Biafran people, will not relent and we don't want to be part of that zoo anymore. So, their presence in Biafraland, since they said it's a peacekeeping, let it be for their peacekeeping. We know who our enemy are. Our enemy is the Zoological Republic Army. The whole world is watching the way they are arresting our minors, the way they are beating up women, the way they are taking life of innocent people.
And this is occurring every day. You only see the ones that was recorded. What about the ones that are not recorded? What about the loss of lives that are not recorded? People that have been attacked in their homes are not recorded. What about the people who are missing? These are the things that are going on daily basis in Biafraland. Nobody comes to speak for us. Nobody is there to speak for us. We speak for ourselves. That is why we can never stop talking. It doesn't matter whether we come online and we don't see anybody. We talk and allow Chukwu Okike to pass his message. We will not stop talking. We will continue to speak. Because the battle is just the beginning. The battle is just beginning. And we will not lose. We cannot afford to lose this battle. Not now. Not ever. We can't afford to lose it. They have taken everything that we have. Stolen our resources. Taken our health. And today they are pursuing our land, our life. And they think we can fold our hand and watch them take our land, our life. It will never happen. That very place that Chukwu Okike gave us, we are going to protect it by all means possible. It is our inheritance, and nobody is going to take it away from us. Nobody. No matter whom you think you are, no matter how connected you think you are, you can't take it away from us. We are going to defend Biafraland by all means possible. And that is what we are going to do, and we already started doing it. We already started doing it. So every Biafran, do not get distracted with what you see. Do not get distracted with what you hear. Be focused and do that which you are supposed to do. It is our collective responsibility to defend Biafraland, to make it what it should be. And we will continue to pursue and follow that very responsibility to the end. No inch of our land will be given to any outsider. We can't afford to do that. Those of them who are still keeping themselves busy by attacking Master Simon Ekpa, and you call yourself a Biafran, I don't know the kind of Biafran you are. And Biafran people are taking note. Biafran people are taking note. When you call yourself a Biafran and you're attacking your Biafran brother, who is doing meaningful things, not because he committed a crime, not because he did anything wrong, but you are preaching lies against him. How long will you continue on that path? Until you get your grave? Well, the choice is yours. Either to repent or not to repent. It is your own choice. If you continue on that very path, I bet you that you will never ever succeed. And it's not going to be well with you. For those of us who are autopiloted, we are following Master Simon Ekpa head on. Whatever he says goes. Master Simon Ekpa has proven himself very, very clean and sound. We have seen his great work. Not just because he said it. We see a lot of things that he's doing. And more that he is about to do. Those who are blackmailing him, while you are there, blackmailing Master Simon Ekpa, he's busy making progress. Excuse me. Busy making progress. Today you see that his party has won election in Finland. His own party has won election in Finland, and you saw him with the incoming president where he took a picture. That should ring a bell in your ear. And that is why sometimes I begin to wonder. All these people that are talking against Master Simon Ekpa, calling him names, where did they keep their conscience? Where is your conscience? Even when you see the exploit that Master Simon Ekpa is doing, you see how connected he is. You see how original he is. And yet, you are not satisfied. If Simon Ekpa is not genuine, he will not be around today. Because he has been the most persecuted and most spied man. They persecute him, they call him name, the most investigated, I can tell you. And yet, nobody can find anything on him. On that useless audio that leaked, where they said that he was given 26 count charges. Mad people. This is how they push lies. And they push these lies to their followers who are gullible, and they begin to believe them. They begin to believe them. The man someone can have charges against him. What charges you have against him? And that he would not have to do this again. If he broadcasts again, this and this will happen. Since then, he hasn't been broadcasting. Have Master Simon missed broadcast one day? From that very event or that propaganda or that police arrest, have he stopped broadcasting one day? He is still broadcasting, doing the same exact thing he's doing. Even he has intensified. Today, he has a lot of diplomatic engagement. The other day, we saw him in Norway, where he was having a meeting. In Norway, he attended the program in Norway on behalf of Biafra children. He stood in for Biafra. And this is a person you underrate. This is a person you think you can be able to stand. It is so sad. So sad. When you're going to carry your own offer, is one offer. The more you carry it, is one offer. When you look at all these people that are calling Master Simon Epa name, when I look at them and look at their profile and what they are coming from, what they're doing, I'll be wondering, where did they keep their conscience? This is somebody who know you don't have it, or you know that this person you are challenging, even in the whole of your lifetime, you can never go to the standard he has gotten to. For the rest of your life, you can never attain the height he has attended. You claim to be an old man. You claim to have already, but yet you cannot attain the level he has attended. You will never. Instead of you to silently become and tap into the very blessing, you don't want to tap into it. You become a stumbling block and hindrances to yourself. And because you have become a stumbling block and hindrances to yourself, look at your face today. Every time you open your mouth to talk, shame. Some of them are so daft that even when they are doing their program, they don't read comments. When they are doing program, they should read comments and see in their comment section that 95% of comments that are coming there is against what they are doing. Because what they are doing is pushing lies and propaganda. None of them is even speaking for Biafra. If you want to fight for Biafra, why don't you just focus on Biafra issue? Talk about Biafra. Talk about what Biafrans do. Talk about the intimidation. There are so many things to talk about when it comes to Biafra. There are so many issues to narrate when it comes to the issue of Biafra. Why do you have to take the issue of Master Simon Ekpa as your personal issue? What does that got to do with your freedom you are fighting for? Udem Onyame, thank you so much for joining. Udem, thank you so much for joining. Please share the broadcast as you join. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Uju Ugo, thank you for joining, Uju. So, tell me, what does calling the name of Simon Ekpa in all of your program, what does it have to add to the Biafran struggle? You said that Simon Ekpa is doing nothing. You say you don't trust the way Simon Ekpa is fighting for the freedom. Why don't you now spend that time you're using to narrate Simon Ekpa and his videos? Use that time and create your own ground. Build your own media, build your own team, build your own agitation group, and begin to speak about Biafra agitation. Why are you spending that precious time on things that are irrelevant? A man, you know that in the next 1,000 years, you cannot pull him down. The more you talk about him, the more you promote him. The more you talk about him, the more you promote. Even if some of you, if you are serious that you want to bring back someone up at time, you should just stop talking about him. Just shut your mouth and stop talking about him. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Stop talking about him. Then if you feel you have something to offer for Biafra, continue to offer it to Biafra and do it and pursue the struggle. Try in your own way, that way you feel that you can do it better. Begin to convince people to believe you. Begin to convince people. If you are able to convince people and win souls, if you can win souls yourself, then if you want to go to your own struggle, the way you want to go, do your own fundraising, do it, you do it. Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to stop you. Mazen Nanekana has said it, that if you know what you will do to go and bring Biafra, go ahead and do it. He didn't say you should go and gossip. Go and do something to bring Biafra. Master Simon Ekpa also said that you are very free to fight for Biafra the way you want to fight. That way that is good for you to understand. Fight for it. If you get it first of all before us, we will join you in Biafraland and settle our differences. If we get it before you, you will also join us in Biafraland and settle our differences. So, why don't you focus on that? But you wouldn't. Because you have nothing to offer. The person you are talking about, Master Simon Ekpa, we have seen him in several diplomatic missions. We have seen the government, Biafra government in exile. He was the one that activated it again. These are the things that have been laid down, foundation that were laid down. He activated it. Biafra government in exile went to the extent of getting a place for them. They have a building today. They have a place, an address where you can go now and discuss with them. All in the era of Samanepa. And yet, you are not satisfied. You are still busy castigating, calling him name. And those of you who are still there, talking about myself, what have you done since Mazen Nandekan was kidnapped? Nothing. Since Mazen Nandekan was kidnapped, you have not done any single thing. Even holding the legacy of Mazen Nandekan, you couldn't. You couldn't. The only thing you succeeded in doing is to take the life of Biafran people. And that was why Mazen Nandekan won that one. When he came to court, the last time we saw Mazen Nandekan to court, he won. He warned everybody and said, it is our duty to defend Biafra, defend Biafran people, and not to kill them. The only thing that the departments of Sabotua know, the only thing that the departments of Sabotua have been doing since Mazen Nandekan was kidnapped is taking the life of Biafran people. You're welcome, Juliet. Thank you for joining, Juliet. That's the only thing they do. That is the only thing they do. Taking the life of Biafran people. That is the only thing they know how to do. Just like the one they did recently. The one they did recently in the name of competing with Samanepa. You went and brought people out and pushed them to the street to go and protest. Against the order of Mazen Nandekan. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekan. Whom most of them talked about. They call him their leader. You call him your leader. You preach command and control. And yet, every single command our Supreme Mazen Nandekan has given, they have violated all. Not even one remaining. Every command that our Supreme Mazen Nandekan gave, they violated all. They violated all. And today, they have been busted. Today, they are so confused to the extent that, initially they used to have information from their criminal partner, their leader who was their criminal partner, and called himself a lawyer, the Karo White man. When the Karo White was there, he was always feeding them with lies, propaganda, and blackmail. In fact, he was their chief generator of propaganda and blackmail. They were working hand in hand to see that Mazen Nandekan is not released until their cup was full and the dragon unleashed his venom on them. And that man was gone. The chief propagandist and blackmailer, the liar who pretended to be a lawyer, hindering the leader of Mazen Nandekan, was exposed. After he was exposed, from then going forward, every one of them was dead on arrival. And today you see some war between them. The war has not even started. The war you are seeing among them today has not started yet. That one is just a play. They're just entertaining themselves. They're entertaining themselves. Time is going to come when they will not have any hiding place. No matter how you pretend, you can never ever have a hiding place as long as you're not telling the truth. Biafra is truth. Without truth, you cannot make a headway in Biafra's struggle. And the funny thing is that every Biafran knows this. Including the saboteurs, they know that without the truth, you cannot make a headway. And yet, they decide to embrace lie. Even when they are lying, they are still telling you that if you are not truthful, you cannot get Biafra. Of course, we can't get Biafra if you are not truthful. And that is why you are sacked. Because there's no atom of truth in you. As long as the spokesperson of Biafra dictates that you don't have truth in you, you are not sincere and faithful, you are gone. You are gone. There's no compromise about it. Because we know the foundation of Biafra will be led in truth. We cannot carry blackmailers, liars, and propagandists to form a country. No. Once you have found one thing, you are gone. You are gone. Go by the side and wait until when Biafra comes. Then you come to Biafran court and explain why you did what you did. If the court says that you are free in Biafra, you are free indeed. But if the court finds you guilty, you are going to face the full wrath of the law. That is Biafra for you. No matter what you try to change the narrative or to distract us or make us begin to think in a different way, we cannot. We know whom we are. And none of you can be able to change it. You cannot give us a name that is not ours. All those your propaganda and blackmail cannot hold water. No matter how you try, it will never hold water. Today, Biafrans are very much awake. And I tell you, still in this 2023, don't think we have forgotten what you said. We are not changing our mind. Our mandate is to make sure that Biafra comes in this 2023. That is our mandate. Our mandate is to make sure that we actualize Biafra in this 2023. And we are not scared about anything. Even when you see United Nations coming to Biafraland, don't shake. Everything is working out for our own good. At least they will be there to witness the referendum. They will be there when the referendum will be conducted. So let them be coming. Let them be coming. There's no amount of propaganda or blackmail that will shake us. There's no amount of show of force that will stop Biafran people. We have seen it all. We have seen it since 1945. Since 1945, our great-grandparents, they faced this very brutality. So we have faced it in one way or the other. We have experienced it in one way or the other. Up to the time of the Civil War, there's no family in Biafraland that will not confess of losing one person or two. And here are we today, still fighting. But I tell you, in 2023, it's going to be a different ball game. It's already a different ball game. It is. Today you can see our diplomatic moves. You can see our spokesperson, Mazi making moves on different angles, on different levels. And you heard him say it clearly, that your enemy will not be our enemy. We are going to make our own friends. We are going to make our own friends so that we can be able to defend ourselves. We cannot compromise the defense of Biafraland because we are following the order of Mazi Nnamdi. Our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi said it, that no inch of Biafran land must be given out to the strangers. That we will never lose any inch. We will never lose any inch of our land to anybody, no matter whom you are. No matter where you think you're coming from. No matter wherever you think you are. That we cannot allow that. And that is where we stand. We are going to defend Biafraland by all means possible. And today, as the wake-up call is sounding louder, it's sounding clearer. Some people who pretend not to hear before are now hearing. I can tell you now, less people are now sitting on the fence than before. Less people are sitting on the fence. Forget about the cow.